listeners out there in the internet worlds. I got some updates for you. As you can see, the car has taillights now. These are the new ones. They took some fitting. Have begun work on the hood. I've started on basically the last leg of all the bodywork stuff. Suspension stuff, getting sorted, basically trying to get it ready for the break-in miles and all that crap. Okay, let's do the deep dive. So, interior's coming along. Brand new seat belts. The steering wheel is in. I got my cool little Cobra button. Not sure if I told you guys about that already. Yeah, so here's definitely a new addition. JLT intake. And you might notice something slightly different about the strut tower brace. No longer has legs that go back to here. So, obvious reasons. This thing was right in the way. So I just threw some Rust-Oleum on that really quick, keep it from corroding. And just to make it symmetrical, I cut off the other one on the other side. I think I'm going to make a couple filler plates for those, and we'll just bolt that up really securely. So let's see, where are we? Cleaned it up the engine bay a little bit. Also, what I did this weekend, I had to do a lot of modification inside the strut tower to be able to get full adjustment for the camber. So, but if you can see now, I can move, I have this huge range of adjustment here. Whereas I didn't before. It would leave about a 1/4 inch from here. And the spring, to make matters worse, the spring was rubbing on the inside. Every time you turn the wheel, whenever it compressed, it was rubbing on the inside. So that was bad. And now it's good. I think the camber is like 2.5 degrees negative camber. It looks pretty well okay. I did a NASCAR alignment with some string and checked it with the tape measure with the fancier kit I got. And it seems good. So I don't have laser beams or whatever, but we'll have to check that out. My big thing was I don't need the alignment to be perfect right now. What I need to know that whenever we go to adjust this, we have plenty of adjustment. So this is tons of camber adjustment right there. 2.5 degrees, that's fine. I'm not really worried all that much about tire wear. Like 1.5 is kind of normal. 3.5 is kind of on the upper edge of like road racing and stuff. I mean, they might run a little bit more, but we're not trying to fit tires and do a bunch of crazy stuff. I just want to be able to have good grip in corners. So yeah, we got our hood on, started on these guys. I basically super glued these vents in place, these honeycomb vents, in kind of the style of the stock stuff. So obviously we have more refinishing to do here, fill in that junk and clean up some stuff around there. The other side's the same. I got this gap to be a lot it's basically as tight as you can get it without rubbing. So that side pretty well matches this side. And the other side's similar, obviously. So where we're at right now is fixing all the little imperfections in this bumper. This whenever you buy used parts, I forgot how annoying it was to refinish things. So this bumper's taken a lot more than I wanted to put into it to get it right. The hood isn't so bad. It's still work. I really should have charged the guy more for the hood that I sold. I took this stuff in trade. He got my cowl hood and my Cobra bumper, and I got these two busted parts. But we can fix them and make them work. Let's see, where are we now? Yeah, so I fitted the taillights. They're aftermarket. I figured they would fit a little bit better, but they didn't. So the trunk's just slightly popped because of the charger. There's this gap right here that is not the same on the other side, even though I took great care to make sure that these openings were identical. So if you look right here, you can push this in. So buyer beware, whenever you get these aftermarket taillights, they're not, I mean, I guess it should go without saying, but you would think with as many Mustangs taillights as they make, they would know how to do it by now. But anyways, so I got some weather seal that I'm going to put in here to just kind of fill in this gap and clean it up. I do the same thing on the other side, and then I'll space it out a little bit. I did some experimenting with some stuff that I had on hand. Speaking of gaps, this is the filler panel I made. Yeah, so I didn't drill any holes in my taillights. There's 3 screws in the bottom that holds this bezel in place, and they use that. And the other side's identical. So that's that. I think I'm gonna paint that center license plate thing black to match the tails. Let's see. So that's that. This bumper. That's that, everybody. We are hot and heavy on getting this thing ready. I mean, she's mobile and hostile, really. I could plug in the taillights and just kind of be off to the races. Once I get insurance, of course. So that's that. Remember, you're gonna mess up whenever you try to do big stuff. It's just part of it, all right? I messed up a lot on this thing. I mean, hell, I messed up the whole paint job. But you can't achieve greatness without risking failure. So go for it. Count the costs. Do big stuff. Make things. All right, guys. Take care of one another. Peace out, Girl Scouts.